So late last week, Ted Cruz, during his podcast with right-winger Michael Knowles, decided to go after working-class Americans because, of course, they get to benefit from last week's decision to forgive $10,000 in student loans, $20,000 if you received Pell Grants. And Ted Cruz thought this was the perfect opportunity to show his disdain and possibly even outright hatred of working-class Americans. So here is what Ted Cruz said on his podcast. If you are that slacker barista who wasted 7 years in college studying completely useless things, now has loans and can't get a job, Joe Biden just gave you 20 grand. Maybe you weren't going to vote in November and suddenly you just got 20 grand, and if you can get off the bong for a minute and head down to the voting station or just send in your mail-in ballot that the Democrats have helpfully sent you, it could drive up turnout, particularly among young people. So I love how it's slacker barista, but also can't find a job. Because being a barista is in fact a job. So Cruz already kind of contradicted himself there. But the contradiction, of course, is absolutely minor. Ted Cruz is clearly mad that Democrats did this and it's going to drive more young people to vote, which, yes, it is, and that's why it was smart politics. But most importantly, the fact that he has such disdain for American workers. Like, if you're a barista, you're a slacker. If you're somebody who goes out there and works in a coffee shop, it's because you're lazy, it's because you're smoking pot all day, it's because you're a drain on society that couldn't find a better job even after spending 7 years in college studying useless things. That's what Ted Cruz thinks of you. And more importantly, that's what the entire Republican Party thinks of you. If you're not making enough money to be in that top 5% of income earners in the United States, they think you're trash. And we know that because this isn't the first time we have seen Republicans in high places come out and attack working class Americans. Oh, you were a bartender, AOC? Oh, clearly you're just a stupid moron that shouldn't have a job. Oh, you wait tables? How crappy is that? You're a barista? You're working any of these other jobs? Oh, you're a teacher? Pfft, to hell with you, you're grooming our children, right? Of course, now we have thousands upon thousands of teacher openings across the country, thanks in part to these attacks on teachers that, again, have actually been going on for decades now. But there's only certain jobs, I guess, that Republicans hold in high regard, right? If you work in the fossil fuel industry, oh, you're a great, honored American citizen. Thank you so much for your service. If you work in the military, it's a little iffy there. If you're out there fighting wars for oil or the military-industrial complex, then heck yeah, good for you. If you're asking for health care, then go get a job, you lazy slacker. So it doesn't really matter. Republicans will hate you either way. They're mad. They're mad that you don't make enough money to donate to their campaigns, because that's what it always comes back to, folks. It's not that being a barista is a bad job. It's not that it's a low-skill job. I honestly don't think Ted Cruz could hack it. Waiting tables, tending bar, that stuff is hard. If you've never done it, I have, trust me, that is a very difficult, high-paced, high-stress job. Most people couldn't hack it. But it doesn't matter. Republicans hate you either way because you're not giving money to their campaign, and therefore you are not worthy of them acknowledging your existence, or more importantly, your suffering.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.